Good evening and welcome to East Longmeadow High School for tonight's pink out matchup between the Longmeadow Lancers and your East Longmeadow Spartans. I'm Brady Dobek, joined alongside Teddy Kuhn once again. Teddy, I don't know about you, man, but I am really excited for this game this evening.
Yeah, it was cool seeing all the little kids out there too.
Yeah, a little ceremony beforehand to honor some cancer survivors. Shout out to the Metcha family. I know me and Metcha's mom, she survived breast cancer, so certainly a trooper over there and heck of a family. But both teams very good this year. Longmeadow has had a heck of a season so far. They're currently 7-1-2. East Longmeadow being 5-3-2. So I believe their last matchup between each other, they tied. So I'm expecting a good game tonight. I think it should be back and forth. It's going to be a real dogfight.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to kick things off here. It's a beautiful 62 degrees tonight. Some nice fall weather. Not too chilly. But if you are not here in person, we thank you for joining us live on the LCAT live stream. And we have just kicked things off. And East Longmeadow's Kaylee Lucasi kicks the ball out of bounds on the far sideline. And now Longmeadow working their way. Goodrich, and the ball goes out of bounds off of her. Battle on the far sideline. Longmeadow trying to work their way. Upfield, just around midfield, is Venko. And now Morneau picks it up. And that ball spits back out towards the right side to Bella White of East Longmeadow. Now Longmeadow making their way up the far sideline. Just around the 20-yard line. And they cut into the inside of the 18. And a nice defensive play made by Roman, I believe. Got to get these numbers down, Teddy. The pink jerseys make it a little difficult to see. Ball's cleared up by Grace Venko. There's two Venkos. I would assume that they're either cousins or sisters. One of them's a midfielder, the other one's a back. So far, not too much has happened. The ball stayed pretty much at midfield. Haven't really seen much action. It's been pretty much between the 30-yard line so far. Both teams trying to create some opportunity and just been jammed up so far. And Stevens tries to clear it. Ball being chased down by Kenna Marino. Now Longmeadow with a chance. Ball spits inside, and Abby Davis has to make a play. And it should be a Longmeadow throw-in. Bridget Jordan clears the ball up the line. Plenty of space, but nobody home. Looking for Morneau. Perhaps her sister, Addie Jordan. And now a cross inside the 18 box, and Taylor DeFlorio scoops that one up, no problem. She'll have her first punt of the evening. She finds the head of Megan Morneau. Morneau back to Davis. Lukasic with it now. Sending it back to Morneau. Morneau sends a through ball up to Tallis. Tallis has got Addie Jordan with her. Tallis in a one-on-one battle. On the sideline with Ducharme. Tallis again. Trying to fight Addie Jordan. Megan Morneau sends it towards the far flag, where it's chased down by Bella White and stolen by the Longmeadow defense. And now a penalty call. Should be a free kick for East Longmeadow. So their first opportunity of the evening. And as we mentioned earlier, Abby Davis is now a recent commit. She looking to further her career at Johnson University, the Badgers.
Where's that located?
I don't know, Ted. I'm gonna send you one on that mission, so you can find out some details for us. Across by Roman, looking for Lukasic, and she gets a little nudge in the back, and it's cleared all the way down back to Stevens. Looks like the Florio is going to come out and play it, and she does so, and she'll send it right back into traffic. Longmeadow making a move, pass looking for Greenman on the sideline. And now Kaylee Lukasic once again in a battle with Greenman, and a little bit of a handball with Stevens and Greenman. Greenman's got some running room, getting chased down by Davis. Davis is able to break it up with her heel. Stevens chips it out, and it's going to be a Longmeadow throw-in for Kasparowski. Longmeadow, Ted, definitely looks like they've got a lot of speed up top with that number 14 in Greenman. So definitely watch out for her this evening.
Yeah, hopefully our defense can be tight.
Going to need that line to be strong. Stone wall. And a pass looking for Goodrich.
Has Taylor committed yet?
Yeah, Taylor's going to Central Connecticut, I believe. It's Division I, where she'll be furthering her career. And I believe, not sure who else is committed. I know Megan Morneau is committed for lacrosse. She's going to Denver.
Yeah.
So some good athletes on this team. Abby Davis, a handball off of Greenman. It's going to be a free kick for Jillian Stevens of East Longmeadow in her own defensive zone. She'll just pop it up towards Bridget Jordan where it goes off of her shoulder. Longmeadow with the ball now at midfield. Goodrich looking up top for Motts and broken up by the East Longmeadow defender. Not sure who's on that far right side. I can't quite tell what the number is. I'm going to guess Roman or Marino, but
he's actually here earlier setting up.
Tiatalis with the ball. And that is Lizzie Roman to confirm. The right center back. And Roman has to chase down towards the corner flag where she's in a one-on-one battle. Across inside. Looking for Greenman. And Greenman goes down with Davis. Ball spits out. Now Longmeadow looking to make a play, and a little through ball from Ducharme ends up in the hands of Taylor DeFlorio. No problems there. And now one hop bounce just past midfield over the head of Megan Morneau. And a Longmeadow player is there to head it out. Kasparowski. Now Kasparowski with the throw-in. A quick one to Greenman. And that ball trickles out of bounds. Abby Davis will make the quick exchange upfield where she finds Addie Jordan. Jordan's got plenty of room. Sends it to Emma Sosa. And now another Longmeadow rush up top. Motts looking to make a play as Goodrich tried to cross it into the middle. A throw into Motts. Motts and Roman. And Marino is going to touch that one out of bounds.
28 goals from Longmeadow this year.
For who?
Longmeadow.
28, yeah. So definitely a high-scoring team. Who's the leading scorer, Ted?
Greenman, I think. 7 goals.
Jamie Greenman, the junior midfielder with midfield/forward striker.
7 goals.
7 goals on the season, and of course that's Mass Live, so we don't really know how much we can trust that. You know, she might have 10 or 12 or something like that, but you know, we've been there. We know what's up with Mass Live, Ted.
Apparently I had 6 goals last year.
And now Taylor DeFlorio with a goal kick. She'll find the chest of Bridget Jordan, and it spits to Stevens. Stevens playing upwards towards Morneau. And Megan Morneau with a nice touchback past Kasparowski, the captain. And now Morneau again, trying to get past Kasparowski, looking for Addie Jordan. Goes off of her head. Jordan, cross towards the middle. Tallis gets a head ball on it. And Reynolds has to come out. The Longmeadow goaltender, the first time we're mentioning her name this evening.
Oh, what a boot.
And she'll send that one way past half field. And Roman has to go all the way back. A little bit of a goalie fight there. The punt ending up all the way in Taylor DeFlorio's hands. And now she'll get a chance to return the favor. She sends it off the head of Lukasic. Now Abby Davis. Looking up the line to Morneau. Morneau and Kasparowski. Looking for Addie Jordan, and it's cleared out by Grace Venko. East Longmeadow with possession again. A chip pass from Kaylee Lukasic looking for Tia Tallis. And now Longmeadow with the ball on the far sideline after the pass is broken up. A through ball broken up by Roman, and that one shoots out of bounds.
How many months left are in soccer?
Ted, I think I believe I want to say it goes to late October, maybe.
Huh.
I don't think it goes too much into November. But then again, I could be, because I remember that state game up in Canton for the boys. I mean, it was freezing out.
Yeah.
So that was probably in November.
Yeah. Maybe state games run late. But.
I mean, they're set. So they've played about 10 games, and I'm gonna say they probably have 6 to 8 more. So yeah, they're a little bit more than halfway through the season so far. Both of these teams certainly are playoff contenders.
Yeah,
perhaps could meet
in the finals.
Come playoffs. That would be unbelievable. East Longmeadow being the defending Western Mass champions this year, as they beat Ludlow last season. And Kasparowski with the throw-in. Greenman using her speed, looking to the middle, and Roman's there to break things up. Bridget Jordan, a little bit tangled up. Sends it to her sister, Addie. Creates a little bit of space for herself and touches it up to Tia Tallis. Tallis getting chased down by Grace Venko. Tallis looks to switch fields. And she finds Emma Sosa, but Sosa, White. And now Longmeadow. Quick steal. And a quick move. And Roman once again stepping up.
I'm getting more involved in soccer recently. From Xbox, I've been playing FIFA.
Just like the commentator from the other game, Will, was talking about FIFA the whole time, and how he could have scored that goal or made that chance occur if he were to be with his FIFA player. It's a little different, Will.
It's addicting.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, Ted, FIFA is a very fun game. I don't play Xbox too much.
Yeah.
Or PS, whatever you want to call it. But man, when I get on FIFA, it's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
And now a throw-in for Kasparowski, as that one should be a goal kick. Oh, no, a corner kick, excuse me. And now Longmeadow with their first prime opportunity of the evening. Ted, Brian did just arrive. But before we let you go, we're going to let you finish this rush. And a shot on net, and it's blocked down by Stevens. Could be another corner kick. Ted, we appreciate you having you.
Thank you for having me.
For 13 minutes and 20 seconds. But
fun while it lasted.
Go get the student section fired up, my man. And now
How we
have
doing, Brady?
Chad O'Brien joining us, my original guy this evening, but he decided to take a little snooze.
I had a little Obisco work to finish up, buddy.
Okay, so he had some work to be done, so that's a valid excuse. Across inside, broken up by Kaylee Lukasic, the captain for East Longmeadow.
So what does it look like so far?
So far, Chad, Longmeadow has definitely had a little bit more possession, and they've had more chances than East Longmeadow. East Longmeadow's yet to get a clean. I've only mentioned the Longmeadow goalie once, so if I can count how many times I've been mentioning her so far.
Might not be a good look.
Yeah, so a little slow so far for East Longmeadow on the offensive side of things. But definitely, I think they got to really try and use their speed. I mean, Megan Morneau's got a lot of speed on this left side. You got to try and find Addie Jordan. Tia Tallis, get her the ball. She's a playmaker.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. But overall, though, I think this is going to be a dogfight. I mean, we're at 25-30 right now, and I think it's going to be a dogfight. I think it's going to go deep into the game. We're going to have a tie game, and, you know, it's going to be anybody's ball game.
Still a 0-0 game, so we'll see what we can get done.
Longmeadow, Tia Tallis. And now Kaylee Lukasic there to break things up. Captain on captain. Abby Davis. And a little bit of a head ball ping pong match going on as they look to find Greenman. Greenman and Abby Davis in a battle. And Davis is going to play the safe route and kick that ball directly out of bounds, which gives the Longmeadow a free corner kick. Their third of the evening.
I like the attire tonight.
Yeah,
Very classy.
It is pink out night here at East Longmeadow High School, and I do have my pink Hawaiian shirt on because I had no other pink
Big
memorabilia
button-down kinda guy.
or anything. So I looked in my closet. I was like, dang, guess I have to do a little bit formal here tonight.
You were happy about it, though.
I was happy about it. I mean,
You're like, this could be sad.
I guess so. And that one's headed out by Lukasic. And a little chip up to Florio with a big body on Greenman, and she's a little slow to get up.
She just bulldozed over.
But a great aggressive play by DeFlorio, sacrificing her body to make a play and prevent any scoring situation there for Longmeadow. And she just came flying out of her net off as that ball was dancing through the air, punched it out. I like the aggressive play out of her so far. Bridget Jordan. Now Venko. And Motts. That ball is cleared out of bounds. And now East Longmeadow making their way upfield. Addie Jordan. That ball's chipped towards the sideline. A little bit of a contact. Between, I believe that was, yes, Bella White of East Longmeadow. A little bit of contact there. And there's going to be a free kick for East Longmeadow. Sosa. Excuse me, Roman. Longmeadow making their way back upfield after the free kick by Roman. And they lightly touch the ball out of bounds. Be a quick change here. And a throw-in by Marino. Tallis chasing down a couple Longmeadow players. Ducharme sends the ball back, and now Greenman, currently the leading scorer for Longmeadow. And Kasparowski directing traffic as she gets set for her throw-in, the other captain for Longmeadow. Ball ends up on the foot. And Sosa sends a through ball looking for Addie Jordan. And Reynolds has to come out of her net and scoop it up. A punt towards midfield. Abby Davis and Greenman. Bridget Jordan, Stevens. That ball is being chased down, and a big body by Kaylee Lukasic. And Ducharme goes down on the play. A through ball from Lukasic. And a quick out by the Longmeadow defender. But a great aggressive play by Kaylee Lukasic. That's what we need out of her tonight. She's got to lead this team
Yeah, absolutely. A great step up there by her, and she was really just able to take the body there and continue and almost make the play to her striker. And creating opportunities like that for East Longmeadow is what we need. So great way to step up.
Great job from Lukasic. Love the aggressive play early. And she throws it in to Davis. And Greenman gains possession and just kicks it to no man's land. Words. I'm not really sure actually what happened there. Maybe must have gone out of bounds. Addie Jordan and another clear for Longmeadow. Great to Stevens. And a chip passed for Motts. As Marino has to chase it down and plays it all the way back to DeFlorio. DeFlorio, one touch, pops it up into the air and chased down by Talish as she'll settle it down to her right foot and send it up the line looking for White. And now Addie Jordan, a 2-on-2 battle in the far right corner. Longmeadow, nice teamwork to get that ball out. Venko, Bridget Jordan. That through ball ends up right on Jillian Stevens' foot. And now Tia Talas, a quick outside touch move, looking for Lukasic. Lukasic has to chase down. That ball goes off of Motts' leg. And Marino will let that one go out of bounds, and a free kick for Taylor DeFlorio. Has some subs coming back into the game. Number 6, Megan Morneau, will be replacing, looks like Kenna Marino on the far right side, and then number 21 and number 13 for Longmeadow will be entering into the game.
Gracie DeStefano and
Sophia Ciaglo, or Ciaglo. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that one, Chad. We're going to go with Ciaglo.
let me see.
Kay Lukasic again in a battle and a great job use of her body. And now Greenman with the steal off of Davis. Stevens comes back to support. Finds Davis once again. Davis flying up the sideline, directing traffic in front of her. East Longmeadow's got numbers. And now Lukasic has to step up. And there's a whistle on the play. That seemed like a bit of a soft call to me. Wasn't too much there. But a free kick. Longmeadow lucks out here, and Kasparowski will have one as she tries to cheat up a little bit and get a few extra yardage. Ref not having that. So Sosa looking on, getting set for Kasparowski's kick. And she'll just send it a quick touch up to Greenman. And now Ducharme to Greenman. Towards the outside for Gracie DeStefano. Back inside for Ducharme. And East Longmeadow has to clear that one out. Kaylee Lukasic a little shaken up on the play as she grabs her left leg. And she has to chase down, fighting through the pain. And a shot ends up in Taylor DeFlorio's arms. And Lukasic not going down. As I can tell, there's a motion from the sideline for her to go down, and she will not.
Does look like she's limping a little bit.
Definitely some pain going on over there, but you know what? She's fighting through it. Definitely, with this rivalry, Chad, she does not want to come out of this game.
Yeah, no, especially after last season with that injury. I think she's taking any opportunity to play.
Oh, absolutely. Sosa, a one-on-one, a quick cut move back inside for around Kasparowski. And now on the far sideline is Megan Morneau. She looks up for White.
And substitution will be made for East Longmeadow. Number 18, Sabina McKechnie. McKechnie
will be coming in to replace Lukasic as she gets a quick breather. And I'm sure she'll be entered right back into the game as soon as she's ready to rock. Megan Morneau in the middle of the Sosa. And Kasparowski steps up, and a body by Sosa puts Kasparowski on her back. And it looks like they're going to call a penalty on that one. Refs certainly not letting these teams play and get away with too much this evening.
Yeah, no,
been pretty strict on the calls.
we'll see how the flow of this game affects whether Lukasic comes back in right away. I mean, if East Longmeadow starts to take a little bit of control, I'm sure that they might hold her out just for safety.
And a cross goes right to Sosa. And now East Longmeadow making their way in. Sosa has some space. It cuts inside and runs out of real estate. Looking to get a shot off. A little too late. Abby Davis able to put that ball out. And now a Longmeadow throw-in for Kasparowski. Kasparowski launches one off the head of Stevens. Looking for DiStefano. Kasparowski again to Greenman, and that ball exits the playing field. And some subs coming into the game for East Longmeadow.
Entering the field is Siobhan Gallagher, and oh wait, no, that's not quite right. I didn't think that was right. Allie Thompson and number 11 Emma Stevens.
So some new players seeing the field for the first time this evening for East Longmeadow. Abby Davis, the recent college commit for the throw-in. And her throw-in goes right to the foot of Kasparowski, and Kasparowski's chip goes off of Davis, and a throw-in for Longmeadow. Once again, Kasparowski on the near sideline. Still a 0-0 game, 14:40 remaining on the game clock. Kasparowski launches one into the middle off of the head of DiStefano. And East Longmeadow making their way. Some great touch passing. Looking for Allie Thompson on the outside. And that's broken up by Policia. Longmeadow making their way upfield. Across inside. DeFlorio comes out and makes a huge save. Diving stop as she falls to her knees. And DeFlorio coming up with a huge save. East Longmeadow catching a big break.
Just a beautiful kick save by DeFlorio there. She steps out on her guy, cuts off the angle, and makes the big save. Those goalie camps are really paying off for her.
And that is why she will be entering into Division I schools, plays like that. East Longmeadow catches a big break there, as that was a prime scoring opportunity for Longmeadow. And Kasparowski for the throw-in again. She'll look to the sideline. And ball spits all the way out. Longmeadow making their way inside. Megan Morneau, a one-on-one battle with DiStefano. And should be a goal kick, I believe, and it will be.
And substitution being made for East Longmeadow, number 9, Kenna Marino will check into the game, and she will sub out number 10, Abby Davis.
Davis playing some good defense so far on this left side. And she'll catch a quick breather as we hit the 12:50 mark. Longmeadow powering their way upfield. And East Longmeadow just trying to clear the ball out. A one-on-one, Morneau. A little chip towards the net position, and ball goes out of bounds along the goal line. Goal kick for Roman, and yeah, number 5.
Lukasic will be checking back into the game for Jordan steps out.
So Lukasic moved back a little bit. Will help a little bit more on the defensive side of things. Roman sends that one, and it goes off a foot. East Longmeadow's throw-in just around midfield on the far sideline.
Yeah, I believe she'll just stay and play a little bit of defensive midi. I mean, we'll see how aggressive she'll get.
And Sosa looking for Tallis. Tallis has got some room, and why not just rip a shot? And it is blocked down by Daigle of Longmeadow. Stevens Looking out wide to McKechnie. And that ball goes out of bounds off of a Longmeadow player. Megan Morneau to throw it in. Sosa touches it around. Emma Sosa's got some room. Beats a player. Cuts inside. Looking for a shot. Now Allie Thompson with the ball atop the 18. Looks for Stevens. Stevens towards the far post, and Sosa chases it down. But Reynolds comes out and stops the party. Some good ball movement from East Longmeadow, but they just can't seem to get a shot off.
Yeah, absolutely. They're starting to pick things up, maybe creating some more opportunities for themselves on the offensive side of things. They just need to put some balls on net now and hopefully bury one.
And now a ball stolen by Greenman. She's sending it up. A quick give and go play with DeStefano. DeStefano touching it inside. Beats Stevens. Looking outside for Greenman, and a shot on net, and DeFlorio pounces on it. That shot came from the foot of Ducharme of Longmeadow from a pass from Greenman after some nice ball work down low. And a punt to midfield, Sosa and Stevens. McKechnie also involved. And another looks to be handball, and Longmeadow will have a free kick just around the midfield marker, heading in the direction of DeFlorio. Student section and the rest of the stands starting to fill up a little bit more this evening. Would like to see some more people show up and show their support. Longmeadow's kick from Vanko.
Yeah, also happening right now, East Longmeadow football versus West Springfield football out in
Cross
Westside.
inside, a head ball from Greenman. And it goes out of bounds, a goal kick for DeFlorio. Sorry for cutting you off, Chad.
It's all right.
All right. We had a little bit of an opportunity
Yeah,
there,
a little
but
bit of action, you know.
some subs coming in here for Longmeadow, number 18 and number 4. McKenna Reynolds will be coming into the game.
Kenna McCarthy as well.
And McCarthy. So some new players seeing their first appearance of the field tonight for Longmeadow. Stevens, Kasparowski, and Reynolds. Sending it up the line to DeStefano, and that ball trickles out of bounds accidentally. DeStefano a little bit upset about that one. And Marino with the throw-in into heavy traffic. And a kick by Ducharme. Tia Talis looking to make some space. Kasparowski working with Ducharme, and she can't find her foot. Allie Thompson sending it back. Lukasic is going to do a nice job and clear it out, killing some of Longmeadow's momentum. Once again, Lukasic stepping up on Vanko. Allie Thompson, a little bit of a shoulder to shoulder. Allie Thompson with a good steal, and she'll switch fields to Stevens. Broken up by Kasparowski. Now Longmeadow heading the other way. Beats her defender, DeStefano, looking to turn the hips across. DeFlorio comes out and scoops up inside her own 6. DeFlorio's punt, as I believe she does have some wind in her face this evening. So the punts and the goal kicks won't go as far as she might like to, but I can see the corner flags and the American flag blowing in her direction. And now a through ball looking for Stevens. Stevens gains possession. And a nice play by Kasparowski again. Reynolds stolen by Kenna Marino. Marino, a cut move inside looking for a teammate. And McKechnie tries to step up. Marino. And now some nice give and go passing as Ducharme sends the ball upfield looking for DeStefano. And it exits the playing field as Kenna Marino will hustle on back and prepare to take her throw in. Sub coming in now for East Longmeadow. Tia Talis will exit the game. And I'm not sure who came in. And a bit of a tussle. Megan Morneau goes down along with DiStefano. And the fans are not happy about that one. Kind of missed it as I was looking for who was going into the game.
It was a little bit dramatic.
Yeah, a little bit of a, they got to put on a show, I guess, Chad,
Yeah, looking for some fouls there.
And now a big slide tackle by Lukasic.
That wasn't as dramatic.
And there is a Longmeadow. It's a Longmeadow player down on the field.
Seems to be getting up.
Slow to her feet.
A little bit of turf burn.
Or was that Lukasic? I don't think it was.
I think it was. Pretty sure it was.
Is that Lukasic or Marino? One of the two.
I believe it was Lukasic.
I'm gonna put my money on Lukasic because that was a good call. So I hope it was.
Complete Lukasic move.
Kaylee definitely one of the aggressive players for East Longmeadow.
Substitution.
So we'll bet our money on her.
Substitution being made. Number 10 for Longmeadow. Taya Vanko, the roster.
Yep.
And Natalie Matz comes out.
Other way around, Chad. Natalie Matz goes in.
Oh.
Vanko coming out.
My fault.
No worries.
I got distracted by the roster, the little
Yeah,
cross
see,
up.
here's what I love about East Longmeadow, Chad. They have the courtesy to put their roster in numerical order.
I know. I'm always like searching
They're the
for
one
5
team
minutes.
that does that I have been
Every
able to
other
commentate
team.
so far this year. Every other team, nothing.
Oh, yeah. I think they just like to mess with us. I don't know.
It's not very nice,
It's not cool, man.
It's requires more work. I'm on the weekend right now. I'm looking to just kind of vacate the school zone right now. It's looking forward to
Hurting
my
your brain a little bit.
What's that?
Hurting your brain a little bit.
Yeah. Looking forward to my nice relaxing round of golf on Monday morning,
Oh, absolutely.
9:30 a.m. with
9:30.
you. You're coming.
9:30.
Yeah, 9:30 a.m. We're playing at Cedar Knob. Hey, it's a nice, beautiful 40-degree fall morning weather that we will be enduring. And now Roman clears the ball, looking for Stevens. And Megan Morneau does a great job of stepping up on Manning. Morneau with some space. Touches it inside. And now a pass from Greenman to Sosa. Sosa looking to get a shot. She'll touch it in. Stevens. And now Sosa. Sosa gets a touch and Reynolds comes up with a save. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, tic-tac-toe. And East Longmeadow once again just can't get a clean, hard shot on net. They just got to rip it, Chad.
Absolute chaos in front of the net. None of them can really get their foot on it, unfortunately. Just a little bit, just an easy scoop up it was at the end.
And a play by
Longmeadow
Stevens
goaltender.
on DiStefano and results in a Taylor DeFlorio goal kick. Yeah, that was a little bit chaotic. But, I mean, Chad, they had an opportunity at that point.
I know. You just
with
got
this
to bury. You
goaltender-
just got to.
With this goaltender, Reynolds, they've barely tested her. They just got to get shots at this point. Just see what she's got.
Or just
But a great opportunity.
Or just
Great ball movement.
rim one off her dome and then get a little fear in the goaltender's eyes.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, anything.
Anything. I don't know. I'll take anything at this point. Just make sure the next shot that she's looking to get away from the shot or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure she'll do that because her job is to get in front of the ball. But bit of a penalty, and Longmeadow has a free kick in their defensive zone. Stevens steps up with Megan Morneau.
Listen, I'll take a shot off the crossbar at this point. Something to get my blood
And
flowing.
now a stolen pass out to DiStefano and Taylor DeFlorio with a diving save to her right. She's certainly seen some action this evening. East Longmeadow's got to get things going the other direction with Reynolds.
Yeah, East Longmeadow's lucky to have her back in net as the last line. Just a really talented goalkeeper.
And Longmeadow sends the ball upfield. Mott's chasing it down, and Kenna Marino is just going to screen that one out. Should be a goal kick, and it will be. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Score is 0-0. thank you for joining us this evening. If you are, it is a little chilly out. It's like 60 degrees, but I'm nice and toasty up here in the booth.
It's pleasant.
It's very pleasant weather.
I'm
It's a
also
nice
wearing
fall
sweatpants
weather,
and
Chad.
sweatshirts. Just over 2 minutes remaining in this first half here. Obviously, as Brady said, still 0-0 game if you're just joining us. So far, pretty back and forth. Longmeadow has had some opportunities, and East Longmeadow just had a big opportunity to bury one, and unfortunately could not get it. So
Marino throwing to Lukasic, and Lukasic does a nice job of touching it into open space. And she'll switch fields to Megan Morneau. Morneau getting chased down, and she'll cut back inside. Looking for someone outside the 18. And a clear goes right to the head of Morneau. And Stevens. Kasparowski goes over the back. And now Stevens in a battle with Reynolds and Kasparowski, and Lukasic gets chased down by DiStefano. And a clear. Ducharme. DiStefano chasing down Roman. And right to Megan Morneau. Morneau's got some space as from a great pass from Roman through the seam. Looking for Sosa. Sosa with a quick slide tackle. Stevens chasing down Reynolds. That ball will go out of bounds off of Stevens. A throw in now for Longmeadow's captain Kasparowski. A little bit of a high foot there from McCarthy. No call. And now DiStefano. Longmeadow. DiStefano with a quick cut move, and she'll get a shot on a one-hopper into the gut of Taylor DeFlorio. 20 seconds remaining on the game clock.
those shots can get a little sketchy. You know, they take a weird skip off the turf, and all of a sudden the ball gets past you, and it doesn't make you look good. So
DiStefano
way to step up there.
looking out wide for Reynolds, and she'll do a quick pullback move as she gets chased down by Davis. Now Reynolds looking inside, and Abby Davis looking to clear, and that'll do it for the first half. Score 0-0.
So,
Chad,
Brady, what are you looking out for in the second half here?
Like I said, Chad, it's a dogfight right now, and it's going to go into this second half deep. And I think we're going to have a 0-0 game for quite some time.
I agree.
But if East Longmeadow really wants to, make a statement, they just got to bury one early and then just start running away with the game. You know, they're home turf, home field. They need this win. They had a tie with Longmeadow last time, and they just really need this big win. Obviously,
yeah, they just got to go.
So
they got to go all hands on deck here. Use a little teamwork and just create some offensive opportunities, create some pressure on this back line for Longmeadow, and hopefully they can just get one in.
definitely need to start testing Reynolds. I mean, East Longmeadow's done a good job of ball movement outside the 18, but they've yet to just fire a shot on.
Oh yeah,
and just late in that first half, I mean, they kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Just rip the ball.
They've been
just
in the
get a
scoring
shot on net at that
positions, and they
point.
just haven't made clear contact with the ball to put it on net here, unfortunately. So we're still sitting at a 0-0 game.
There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances. East Longmeadow just got to test Reynolds a little bit more. As far as East Longmeadow's defense has gone, I mean, Taylor DeFlorio, absolutely unbelievable between the pipes. A couple big
sure.
saves. I mean, I believe it was Greenman who had the opportunity right around the middle of the halfway mark. And, I mean, some amazing saves, diving saves to her right. So DeFlorio's keeping them in this game for sure.
Yeah, so far we're just sitting at a defensive game, somewhat back and forth at the midfield, and neither team has been able to capitalize on their opportunities. So, again, we sit at 0-0, and
yeah, I'm expecting big things from the East Longmeadow offense as well as the defense. Looking for Lukasic to make things happen, along with Morneau, the older people on the team. Definitely make some things going, and use the speed up top.
Got a younger group for sure this year. I mean, it's not the group of players I'm used to announcing. Obviously, I don't know how many seniors they lost last year,
definitely
but
lost quite a few.
I believe that there was only 3 underclassmen playing on the team. So
yeah,
I mean, definitely just a completely new group, like same sort of situation, not quite as bad as the boys team.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And the boys suffering a devastating loss earlier today. I believe 4-0
did they?
against Ludlow.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that game
catch
was
that.
at 3:30 over in Ludlow. So
Well,
they got shut out, but I
that
heard it was a bit of
explains
a
why
mess.
not many boys soccer players
Yeah,
are here
I
right
guess
now. They're mourning.
they're mourning their recent loss.
All right.
All right,
Well,
so that'll do it for our halftime show. There's 7 minutes remaining. We'll see you then.
Exactly where it was.
I would have said it, Chad. Welcome back to East Longmeadow High School. We're just getting ready to kick off the second half. Me and Chad just indulged in some fine pizza to stabilize our hunger. And now we're ready to kick things off again. I got plenty of energy to go the rest of this game.
Feeling good?
Yeah, 0-0 and kickoff. Excuse me, 0-0 in proper soccer terms. Mr. Freeman reminded me.
I've been saying 0-0 this entire year.
Now,
0-all.
DeStefano looking for Motts in the middle. Bridget Jordan puts Motts down.
Just an absolute headbutt there.
Stevens looking up the line for, I believe that is, Bella White. She's a little shaken up on the play. Longmeadow making their way upfield. DeStefano was on a through ball. And Ducharme. DeStefano chasing the ball up towards the flag and an aggressive play. And these refs are literally just staring at each other. They have absolutely no idea. They're like waiting for the other guy to call it.
And Marino just made the quick
Oh my
play pass to
gosh.
the goalie.
I was
a goal
watching
kick.
these guys just stare at each other for 20 seconds. And they were like, hey, are you going to call it or am I? Or what's going on here? They had absolutely no idea who to. And I honestly think that could have been a goal or a corner
I
kick.
believe that was a corner kick.
So I think it was a corner kick. But
We're
East
in
Longmeadow catches it.
consensus up
Yeah.
here that it was probably a corner kick. Hey, we'll take it though.
So East Longmeadow trying to make their first appearance in the offensive zone. Yeah, not your ball, number 5.
This ref looks gone. But he's checked out.
Marino sending it to White, and a great screen by Manning. Manning's throwing to the chest of Goodrich. Longmeadow making their way upfield. Venko chasing down Tiatalis. Megan Morneau with a nice move inside. He creates some space. Looks to split the defenders, looking for Addie Jordan on the run, and now back to Megan Morneau. Megan making her way inside of the 18, and the Longmeadow defender goes with the cautious route and boots the ball out of bounds. Not sure who's on the far side there. Oh, I think number 3 for Longmeadow, Camila Daigle. Throw in to Morneau, and looks to be a corner kick. Yeah, and it will be. So corner kick for East Longmeadow. Kaylee Lukasic set to take it. Lukasic winding up. And she'll send a high ball right inside top of the PK mark. I believe it went off the head of Tiatalis. And Reynolds scoops it up on the one hop bounce. And DeStefano putting on some pressure on Roman and Stevens. A little bit of a miscommunication. Now, Lukasic, Tallis, and I believe Davis on that far side now. And here comes Marino. Shout out Nick Torsha, the man. Torsha's in the house. Torsha and Sons Landscaping, everybody. You know, give them a call, give them some business. Torsh, go get the crowd fired up.
I believe
What's
we
that?
have
Oh, yeah. Make sure you go look up East Longmeadow Senior Night, I believe, 2020?
absolutely incredible.
2020,
Yeah,
and
2020.
Nick Torsha with an unbelievable goal. Now Longmeadow making their way inside, and Lukasic
What was that team's name?
pokes that ball towards the sideline and out of bounds. Lukasic just had to get that one out as dangerous opportunity for number 12, Goodrich of Longmeadow.
What was that team's name?
I have the St. Peter Marion.
Yeah,
I believe
what
it was St. Peter Marion. Yeah,
One of the great talents of Western.
Nick
Massachusetts.
Torsha, absolutely highlight reel play,
Just a real good team.
and the highlight of his entire probably high school career, for being honest here.
Yeah, I would say so. I believe we have a score update courtesy of Abdullah Ahmad. He says it was 14-8. That's the last thing he said. We are up 14-8 in West Springfield.
So the football team is currently up 14-8 as they are looking to be 5-0 by the end of tonight. Tia Tallis has some running room, looking for some players, a couple scissor crosses, and she'll look to find. And now Addie Jordan, a pullback move, looking for space, kicks out to number 14 of Bella. Oh boy, I'm losing it. Bella White. And the ball goes out of bounds, left of the post. 35, just under 35 minutes remaining in regulation. Still 0-0. Sosa trying to fight through multiple defenders, and Pelochi, I definitely just butchered that name. Pelicia.
Let me see.
Policia, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. And now
seems Italian.
Marino towards Bella White, and she cannot keep it in bounds. White sprinting to try and catch up to it, but was a little out of reach. And a free kick now.
Those Italians like to confuse us with their last.
Yeah, but I definitely, Chad. I mean, I feel bad for absolutely butchering the name, but I don't, I don't know what to do. Addie Jordan chasing down Ducharme. Ducharme falls on her. And Reynolds with a shot from Lukasic way outside the 18, and she'll scoop it up no problem and throw it towards the far sideline. Longmeadow chased down by Emma Sosa. And I believe Jillian Stevens will just touch that one out of bounds. And Longmeadow with a quick throw in. Goodrich battling with Davis. And Bridget Jordan stepping up. Now Marino. Marino with DeStefano. DeStefano plays it towards the middle to Policia. And a touch move inside. Matz gets taken down, and a shot from Greenman. And she buries it top right as she falls down with 32:52 remaining in regulation.
Just not much you can do there as DeFlorio. I mean, it was just a nice cross and made great contact to bury it top right.
Jamie Greenman, the leading scorer for Longmeadow, buries her first of the evening, and Longmeadow is now up 1-0.
And that's the shot East Longmeadow has been looking to find all night. They've had their opportunities out front, and they haven't been able to get something like that. So.
Oh, I guess we had the number wrong.
So it is 1-0 now.
I guess we had the person wrong who scored the goal. Unless. Oh, excuse me, the assist. Okay, so credited to Natalie Matz, number 17 on the assist. Goal scorer Greenman. Now East Longmeadow, this is where they're going to show their grit and how they can come back from a 1-0 deficit here. They've just got to power through.
Good team answers a goal with a goal, so they got to fight back here and try and get one.
And a quick adjustment on the clock to 32:19. And now Marino playing it to White and Motts. Motts and Marino on the sideline, goes out of bounds. A quick throw in now as Longmeadow makes their way back upfield. Manning. Bridget Jordan blocks that one down. Emma White going down on the play. Bella White. Now DeStefano. A quick hit and ball, or excuse me, out of bounds and throw in for Manning. Marino. Her pass gets broken up. And Goodrich looking for Motts up the sideline, and she's just a little bit out of juice. Can't quite catch up to it. Still a lot of time on the clock, Jed. I mean, a lot of time for East Longmeadow to get some momentum going and bury a couple before
Yeah.
the end of regulation. This game is not over. It's far from over.
Things can change in an instant. It's just one goal.
And they've got a really good team, a lot of good leadership. I'm expecting big things out of the seniors leading this somewhat younger of a team offensively. And some subs checking into the game. Number 23, Allie Thompson. Number 6, Megan Morneau will be coming into the game, replacing number 14 of Bella White. And number 2, Addie Jordan, will be checking out of the game. And I'm liking the 3 up top right now with Megan Morneau. I mean, she's a beast, and she's got a lot of speed as well. So I'm definitely looking to see her use her speed on that left side. And, I'm looking for a through ball. Sosa, a quick pullback move. Trying to get it to Tallis, and it goes off her heel. And Venko goes down on the play, and a free kick for Longmeadow.
We'll give a shout out to Nick Torsha, winner of the 50-50 raffle. Donated, I believe, most of it, or all of it to right back to Rays of Hope. So good move on him. Great kid. Gotta love it.
Abby Davis trying to play up the sideline and throw in for Longmeadow. Score is 1-0 in favor of Longmeadow. Ball goes out of bounds and should be another Longmeadow throw-in on the far sideline in East Longmeadow's defensive zone. Throw-in goes off of Stevens and spits back towards the top of the 18 where Allie Thompson's there to break things up and clear that ball out. Megan Morneau able to be defender. They've got a 2-on-1. Emma Sosa going the other way. Thompson and Tallis. Tallis, a touch to Thompson. And now Sosa looking to turn the hips. Looking to get a rip-off shot. And she scores! And there's a whistle.
And they'll call it back.
There's a whistle on the play. I don't even know why.
No.
Sosa had the ball.
Oh, yeah. They call it back. Craziness.
So no goal on the play from Sosa. East Longmeadow had numbers and momentum going the other way. An unfortunate break there. And now they've just got to be a fire lit underneath them at this point.
I believe in her way plowing to the net, I think she knocked over a Longmeadow defender.
Well, guess what, Chad? That's just an aggressive play.
I know.
That's called aggressive soccer.
Hey, I'm on your side here.
These refs got to get their heads out of the clouds right now. I mean, come on. Plus, she had the ball.
Mr. McGee wouldn't like that one, Brady.
Can't be Mr. Nice Guy all the time, Chad. Sometimes you got to take a quick reality check. Now, some subs entering the game. Number 22, Mia Mecho will come into the game along with number 15 for Longmeadow. Marley Ducharme. Bridget Jordan will come out of the game for East Longmeadow. And for Longmeadow, number 6, Catherine Policia. Lukasik back to Stevens. And that pass is broken up by Venko. And now Roman steps up and clears it all the way out to midfield. And Chad, going back to that play, some great ball movement from East Longmeadow, using their triangles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I
can't
believe it got called back.
Honestly. I want to know what the call was because Sosa had the ball. So
I'm interested as well. I saw the goal, and then I saw the ref's hand go up, pointing towards a Longmeadow possession. So
across inside, and DeFlorio hops on that one.
Wasn't really sure what the fine details were.
Definitely like to
have a little chat with
have a little chat. Megan Morneau chasing it down on the far sideline. Morneau in a one-on-one battle And she gets beat. And a quick up pass. And locked down by Davis. Davis puts the ball down, and Lukasic makes a play. Allie Thompson's got some running room. Cuts inside towards the top of the 18, and a great defensive play made by Manning. Now Mia Mecha looking to support, and East Longmeadow with a quick transition. A great look from Lukasic on the through ball. Now Marino again to Mecha. Kicks right back to Marino, and she'll switch fields to Morneau on the far side. And it goes over her head and out of bounds. Will be a Longmeadow throw-in going the other way. East Longmeadow seems to have a little bit of momentum as we just over 25 minutes remaining in the half. Score is still 1-0 in favor of Longmeadow. If you're just joining us, East Longmeadow just had a goal called back after we are unsure of the call.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough on East Longmeadow, but that's got to light a fire underneath them.
I mean, absolutely. You got to be furious at this point.
Hopefully a little intensity comes out of that, and can maybe come up with one soon.
Kaylee Lukasic fighting through multiple defenders, and Marino will come up with the ball and make a smart play to Morneau. Morneau looking for Sosa, and Sosa puts the Longmeadow defender on the turf.
We have another East Longmeadow football score update over in West Springfield. It's 24-8 East Longmeadow. So East Longmeadow definitely giving them the work right now. So it's always good to see.
East football team looking to become 5-0 by the end of the evening.
Yeah, I mean, they got a good team this year.
Yeah, I mean, currently they're ranked, I believe, number 3 behind Westfield and, I mean, obviously Central. I mean, I say, you know what, Chad? I say we go give Central a go. Let's go show them what we got. You know, why not? Let's just get a little scrimmage going. They can put all their backups in.
They're like
they can put the freshmen in.
String back. Like, maybe like a few teachers or something.
Yeah, let's have a little fun with it, you know?
We could do like a student-teacher Central game, like East Longmeadow gets the students. And then maybe like
Mr. Freeman will be half back. Allie Thompson with the ball. Can't quite get a good touch to some space. Goes off of her right foot and ends up in the hands of Reynolds. Stevens heads it up. Mia Mecha chasing it down. And ball spits back out. Roman. DeStefano calling for it, and Kenna Marino coming all the way back to make a great save. And kicks the ball out of bounds, and a throw-in for Manning. And I believe a sub coming into the game for Longmeadow, number 13, Sophia Ciaglo, one or the other, will be entering the game, replacing DeStefano. Allie Thompson. Ball is touched lightly out of bounds by Ducharme. Marino throws one up the sideline. And it goes out of bounds automatically. Quick throw in for Manning.
22-25 remaining in regulation of this game. It's still 1-0 Longmeadow in a classic rivalry game.
Sosa keeps the ball.
I thought that stayed in.
Okay,
right.
Never mind. I guess the referee's right there. He should have better eyes than us. So
yeah, I like to argue with the referee when they clearly have better vision over the ball.
They definitely have better vision than us. So
they're like the parents. That was still in. The referee's just standing right next to it.
And now Marino, bit of a ping pong match, and Venko chips it all the way out. Motts and Roman steps up into that one. Spits out to midfield. Stevens looking to make a touch pass to Tallis. And it's broken up. Now, Kaylee Lukasic. A quick pullback move. A cut move towards the outside, and she'll play it out wide to Marino. Marino's got to chase this one down, and a little too much on the pass from Lukasic.
Impressive skill moves at midfield, though, by Lukasic there.
And I've
Just
noticed
a little bit too much.
I've noticed, Chad, they've moved her towards the more defensive mid right now, but I'd actually like to see her go more offensive mid. I mean, you have Tia Tallis there right now.
Yeah,
So
we'll see. If Longmeadow holds on for a little bit longer, I'm sure they'll utilize their skills. So, I mean, I think that they may be holding back a little bit just based off that injury earlier, but we'll maybe see her work the ball up a little bit more.
and a clear from Longmeadow. East Longmeadow has had most of the zone time offensively so far in this second half, but Longmeadow being the victor as they lead 1-0, just over 20 remaining. And Manning with the throw-in. Thompson steps up. And Greenman with Motts. And Stevens clears that one up. Sosa with a good, that was just a slip up there. No dirty contact. In case it looks bad, I just want to clarify right off the bat. That was a bit of a slip up by the Longmeadow player. And definitely could have been ugly, though. I'm glad she's okay because she kind of like went, heels under.
Looked like
Heels under.
For a
It was a little scary looking, but glad to see she's okay.
Just looked like somebody laid a shoulder into her.
Yeah, I mean, but not any dirty contact. That was just a bit of a slip up and aggressive play.
Yeah,
it happens sometimes. Greenman.
Contact sports, so.
Marino. Sosa. Looking towards the middle. Nobody home. Kaylee Lukasic chasing it down, and she'll let Stevens take it. Megan Morneau, and she's taken down on the play and goes head over heels. Kenna Marino. Oh, a little bit of a sour play by Manning there.
I like
Marino.
that fake out. I like that fake out by Marino, pretending like she's going to put
Manning
it
with a
upfield.
little bit of attitude.
I like to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, I mean, you got to love to see a little bit of the competitiveness,
That's something
Get
I
things
would do.
going.
I
It
don't
gets
know.
me fired up. I know that. And Kaylee Lukasic will have a free kick. But, that's also just unsportsmanlike. Like, that's just uncalled for.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you're up 1-0. Like, Allie Thompson looking to take a shot.
Yeah, that's something that the losing side usually does.
And now Manning. Or excuse me, not Manning. I don't want to falsely accuse of someone else of being Manning. Daigle. Marino.
That was maybe off fair, but
Thompson, bit of a high foot past Manning. And Lukasic looking to get involved. Mia Mecha trying to chase it down. Unable to do so. Ball kicks all the way back out to Stevens, and she'll play towards the middle to Tia Tallis. Tallis, a through ball, looking for Thompson or Sosa. Thompson running up on the right side. And Longmeadow defender keeps that ball in and sends it up the line right to the foot of Mia Mecha. Mecha looking for a cross inside, and Megan Morneau. There's a little bit of space up top. And that ball is heavily cleared out of bounds.
great look by Metra there to get it to the middle. Almost Morneau, who could have had an opportunity to put that one on net. Unfortunately, she couldn't garner control of the ball.
And a big time corner kick here.
As substitutions
For the
are
captain.
being made, we have number 2 for Longmeadow. I do not have a number 2.
We do not have a number 2, but I know that McKechnie is checking into the game for East Longmeadow. Across from Lukasic, goes to the far post looking for Stevens. And it goes out of bounds, but East Longmeadow will get round 2. As that ball did go off of, I believe, Greenman of Longmeadow. So Kaylee Lukasic set to take another one from the opposite corner. And some great encouraging words from Mrs. DeFlorio.
To bend it in. Oh,
Ahead from Morneau and just a little too much on it. goes wide left of the net. East Longmeadow so far has been dominating this second half, and they're just looking to get a shot. I mean, they've yet to have like a good, clean shot, besides the one, obviously, that got called back.
Yeah, it's hard to get those in soccer. I mean, the middle's usually pretty locked down, so.
I'm looking for a Tiatalis outside the 18, just a ripper. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I'd love to see that as well. I'd love to see a cross bicycle kick, top right corner.
It's a little,
dream,
little crazy, Chad. Let's come back to reality for a minute here. I'm not saying that they couldn't do it, but. And DeFlorio, with the wind in her favor, launches that one past midfield. Sosa on the run. A little bit of contact with Daigle. And now Sosa, a cut move inside, looking for someone up top of the 18. Tallis, unable to get to it. And Davis sending it into the middle of the Mecha. Mecha, a quick one-touch pass to McKechnie, and it's broken up nicely. Now, Longmeadow quickly transitioning the other way around midfield, and a pass broken up. McKechnie looking for Mecha in the middle of the field, and Mecha was unable to receive that pass. Bit of a miscommunication there. Megan Morneau firing up the line. Playing defense on Vanko. And now, a burnt defender. And a shot across. Looking far post, and Marino has to come out of her position to try and get a foot on it. And the ball goes clearly out of bounds. Unless it did go. Should be an East Longmeadow throw-in. Okay, good.
Ball went straight through everybody.
Now, sub coming in for East Longmeadow. Number 2, Addie Jordan will check in, and Mia Mecha will check out. A lot of speed up top right now. You got Megan Morneau, Addie Jordan, and Emma Sosa looking to make things happen, and looks to be a timeout taken by Coach Lay of East Longmeadow. So as we have a couple minutes here, Chad, we've kind of been talking about it as play's been active, but East Longmeadow has certainly been dominating offensively so far in this second half. And they've just yet to get a clean one on net, minus that shot from Sosa, that was called back with her goal. But
yeah, they've really just brought the intensity to the second half. They've had their opportunities, but unfortunately, they just, as you said, haven't really gotten anything clean on net. Haven't really tested the Longmeadow goaltender, and I mean, so far it's working out for Longmeadow.
Now they've got
1-0.
The Longmeadow's got a lot of speed up top, but East Longmeadow matches it right back. I mean, and I like the adjustment that Coach Leahy just made. He's got Morneau running up top along with, I believe, Sosa and Addie Jordan. So I'm excited to see those three start to work together a little bit. And you've got Tallis and Lukasic in the middle. Those two, they're the playmakers.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for a solid through ball from one of them, and just use the speed up top. Like a lot of times, most goals you see in soccer, especially around at high school level, through balls is just through ball after through ball. You just got to get it through the D and take off. So definitely looking for that, something to spark here for East Longmeadow and tie this game up.
Yeah, looking for one of the East Longmeadow leading goal scorers to step up. I think as of right now, Tia Tallis leads with 4 goals, and following behind is Addie Jordan. So one of those two, or even anybody else,
Tallis
had get a shot on that. So
Tallis had a big game the other night on Wednesday with a hat trick. As I believe, who did they play? I don't remember who they played Wednesday night.
I believe West Springfield.
Westfield.
Oh, was it Westfield? My mistake.
Yeah. So in that 3-0 win, Tallis hit all 3. So
that was initially supposed to be the pink out game.
I believe so. Sosa, Addie Jordan, and now East Longmeadow making some way upfield. Kaylee Lukasic has to chase that one down as it goes towards the sideline, and a nice defensive play by Longmeadow. Megan Morneau breaks up the clear. Now Morneau switching fields over to Addie Jordan. Jordan can't get any part of her body on it. And it's going to go all the way to the sideline where she has to chase down. I believe that is Kasparowski. And a clear. East Longmeadow throwing for Abby Davis. Kenna Marino. Touch back to Davis. Davis sends it up the line. And ball comes back towards the middle to Lukasic. Lukasic sends a ball up towards Sosa. And cleared out of bounds by, I believe, number 15. I can't tell. These numbers are so small on these jerseys. I gotta talk to whoever makes them over in Longmeadow. Sosa, that ball goes out of bounds on her cross and will be a goal kick for Longmeadow.
Just over 12 minutes remaining in this absolute dogfight here between East Longmeadow and Longmeadow. Still 1-0 game with the sole goal scorer, Greeman.
Longmeadow with the throw-in in their own zone on the far sideline. Kasparowski looks to find the feet of Goodrich. And ball pops towards the middle. Tiatalis able to grab it and unable to control as Manning breaks up the play. Lukasic now chasing down Stevens. Ball pops towards the sideline for Greenman. Kaylee Lukasic chasing down Greenman. A little bit of arm work, and Greenman's able to beat Lukasic. Now a battle with Megan Morneau. And Morneau will put it off of Greenman, and it'll be an East Longmeadow throw-in going the other way. Morneau finds the feet of Lukasic. Then back to Roman. And the Longmeadow player steps up to break things up. Kaylee Lukasic, a great move to get by. And now up to Addie Jordan. Jordan sends it towards the corner, looking for Sosa on the overlap run. And Longmeadow's there to break things up. Manning lets the ball go out of bounds. Lukasic, quick to transition, finds Tiatalis. And Talis with a big body on Ducharme. And now I believe Lukasic set to take a quick kick as East Longmeadow gets set. Tiatalis with a great play. Lukasic waiting for things to develop in front of the net. And she'll send one towards the middle, top the PK mark. Ball spits all the way back out to her. And she'll switch fields. Looking for Stevens. Now, Longmeadow making their way upfield. Number 2, who does not have a name. Kind of feel bad for that girl because she's just nameless on their roster sheet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested by that. Maybe a JV call up. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and Longmeadow's got too many women on the field right now. So I think that should be. I wish this was like hockey, Chad. Like just have a quick power play, but fortunately that does not happen. Number 18 for Longmeadow checking into the game. McKenna Reynolds replacing number 13.
There's just no punishment for too many people.
Sophia Siaglo, and now Longmeadow inside the 18, looking for someone up top the PK mark. Kenna Marino chasing down Greenman. And that ball goes out of bounds off of Marino, and a Longmeadow throw-in for Manning. Manning to Greenman, and Lukasic sends it back to Roman. Lukasic now to Marino. Sosa, a good body position. Now Manning, and she goes over the back. Quick transition by Lukasic, looking for Addie Jordan, and she's got some running room. Addie Jordan looking to catch up to the ball, and can't quite get to it. And that ball exits the playing field for a Longmeadow goal kick.
So just under 8.5 minutes left in this game here.
Sosa
He's somehow just looking to get something
with
going.
the ball in the corner. She able to turn her hips, looking inside. For Addie Jordan. And she sails him over the crossbar with 8 minutes remaining in the regulation.
Just frustrating for East Longmeadow. I don't know.
Very frustrating, Chad. I mean, I almost put a hole in the I almost put a hole in the wall. Or I should say my table here. Now Lukasic looking the other side of the field. Megan Morneau stepping way up to assist. And now Lukasic has to drop back. She'll play it towards the middle to Marino. Marino back to Lukasic out wide, and Lukasic will touch it back to Morneau. And a penalty on the play. Greenman getting a little bit feisty with Lukasic, and Lukasic screaming for a ball. The ball girl's got to pay attention here.
So I can't believe they're going to make that call while we still had possession.
Lukasic set to take another kick in a similar spot. And she'll send it towards inside the PK mark. Ends up on Sosa's foot. Sosa trying to fight it through. And she goes down inside the box looking for a call, and she won't receive one. Megan Morneau goes down after her foot gets tangled up. Ball spits all the way back to Roman. I'll tell you what, Chad, they're certainly letting Longmeadow play out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what these referees got, but I'll take a piece of it. Megan Morneau.
East Longmeadow has a little bit of energy now, though.
They've got a lot of energy going right now. Emma Sosa, a one-on-one battle with Grace Venko, and that ball goes out of bounds.
Just inside the flag, so it'll be a throw-in. They'll give it to Morneau.
6 minutes remaining in regulation. Longmeadow up 1-0. Sosa, a bicycle touch pass. Looking and goes out of bounds. Reynolds will take her sweet time, but the ball boy there for East Longmeadow not letting that occur. She was trying to take her Sunday stroll a couple days too early.
So just over 5.5 minutes now.
Lukasic chasing down. Lukasic's got some space. Able to keep the ball. She'll try to get a shot on, and is taken down on the play. Once again, no call on the field.
I think that East Longmeadow in the last minute or so has gotten more shots on net than they have the entire rest of the game.
Now a goal kick. That ball goes right to the foot of Sosa. Addie Jordan with some room. And a corner kick now for East Longmeadow. As the ball boy kicks it into Mach 2. Kaylee Lukasic
I believe it's a coach. I don't even think it's a ball boy. It's a coach.
Set to take the kick as we have reached the hot table final 5.
It might even be one of their head coaches.
Lukasic sending it into the middle, top the 18 to Tallis. Megan Morneau back out wide to Lukasic, and she'll send it in to Sosa. She's got some room. Tallis trying to get a foot on it, and it's cleared out by Longmeadow defense.
Just once again, they have the ball in front of the
taken
net.
down, and finally East Longmeadow gets a whistle.
Somebody just has to just get good contact on the ball and
Oh my
put it
goodness, just
away.
start swinging legs at this point. You got nothing to lose.
just aimlessly even, like, better than not getting a shot on that.
Roman sending it in, and Reynolds has to come up with a save. Shot from Roman.
And the clock narrows down, just over 3.5 minutes remaining as Reynolds takes her time.
Reynolds punts it just short of midfield on the one-hop bounce. And that ball exits the playing field. East Longmeadow making their way towards the middle. Longmeadow trying to play a little bit more conservatively.
Yeah, just trying to control the ball here, run out the clock if they can. So they're not going to make any aggressive moves, I would say.
And a quick cut back by Reynolds. And a shot inside, and a great breakup by Lukasic, and a save by DeFlorio. Kayla Lukasic dropping all the way back to assist. That would have definitely most likely been a goal.
Yeah, that would have been the dagger.
And yeah, probably the dagger for East Longmeadow, but they still have some life. Just under 3 minutes remaining, 1-0 game. East Longmeadow's got to get the ball out of their defensive zone. And now a through ball up the sideline. DiStefano, a cutback move inside, looking for a teammate. And she'll send it far post for Greenman. Kicks all the way back out. And Roman able to break it up as she sends it way up wide towards the far sideline. Addie Jordan chasing it down, and she'll be the first to the ball. East Longmeadow, a little bit light on numbers. Jordan looking back to McKechnie and ends up right on the Longmeadow defender's foot. Now Tia Talis with a quick body, and she'll get the call. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Kayla Lukasic set to take the kick for East Longmeadow.
East Longmeadow has to hurry up and get in position here. They need as much time as they can squeeze out of this last minute 45.
And a little chip shot towards the top of the 18. Looking for a foot. Stevens, a jam session up front. Stevens kicks back out to Morneau, and now Longmeadow ends up with a ball chased down by Marino. And that ball sent out wide towards the sideline and out of bounds. 1:20 remaining. Throw in for Longmeadow's Manning, and a sub coming in for Longmeadow, number 17, Matz will be replacing the unknown number 2.
I'll definitely take a substitution. I believe that does stop the clock for a second.
Megan Morneau with a quick transitional throw in. Finds Sosa. Not sure what that whistle was.
I believe her, when she went to bicycle it over her head, it was just out of bounds.
Chad, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Not out of bounds. Okay. All
I
right.
don't know what that was.
Under a minute remaining.
I'm bewildered by that. Yeah,
And at this point, East Longmeadow's just got to send everybody up there. A swarm of bees. Well, in this case, a swarm of flamingos. And they just got to try and bury one. Sosa on the sideline, looking to cut inside. Manning with a great job defending. Now to Morneau.
That coach was absolutely in bounds.
And that ball spits out again. Manning will take her sweet old time. 15 seconds left on the clock.
Longmeadow looks to take this game away from East Longmeadow.
Roman trying to find someone, and that'll do it. Longmeadow wins 1-0. East Longmeadow absolutely dominated the second half. And unfortunately, they were unable to put one home and are going to go home
empty-handed.
Empty-handed, yep. Tough loss. I mean, when you play that well, especially,
just sucks when
it's
you get the offensive opportunities.
It's unfortunate.
Going.
I mean, I'm a little sad right now, Chad. I mean, they played great. That second half was just utter dominance.
Yeah.
And, Reynolds played a good game. She didn't get tested a whole lot. East Longmeadow had a little bit of trouble getting a good, clean shot on net, but they were able to get a couple dirty ones, and Reynolds was able to come up with some saves. And as far as East Longmeadow backing the other way, Taylor DeFlorio having another heck of a game. The goal that was let up, I mean,
really
she could do absolutely nothing about. So it was a wide open net, and that's an unfortunate case of events. But overall, East Longmeadow, looked real good, and I'm expecting a lot of them expecting a lot out of them for the remainder of the season. And I'm sure Longmeadow is going to be making a run at playoffs. And I'm sure hopefully we'll be making a run at playoffs. So
Hopefully they meet again.
that would be amazing. So thank you for joining us here tonight on LCAT. As final score 1-0 the Lancers. And East Longmeadow, their new record is now 5-4-2 as they go down 1. So, and I believe Longmeadow will improve to 8-1-2.
Yep.
So that'll do it from here tonight for us at LCAT. Myself, Brady Dobeck, alongside Chad O'Brien, our camera girl, Jamie. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.